back to Pina Cucina. Today we're going to be making a healthy pasta dish, pomodoro al fresco. Now these are all the ingredients you're going to be needing. Water for boiling the pasta and the tomatoes. So we're putting the tomatoes in with the water to boil. Drop them all in there and let that cook. Let that come to the boil. Meanwhile, we get the basil ready. So we just roughly chop it. And as we all know, we need to chop it, not with a knife, otherwise it goes black. So you do it by hand. So this is a really healthy dish. Nothing is fried. Everything is basically boiled. And my grandma used to cook it for my grandfather a lot because he couldn't handle a lot of saucy dishes. So this is really fresh and very easy on the stomach. He could digest it very easily. And she used to call it also pasta carcerata. They used to give it to the people in jail because it was so quick and cheap to make. So now we're waiting for the tomatoes to boil. So what we want is for the skin to sort of be able to peel away. So when that's ready, then we can drop the pasta in. Oh, there we go. The tomatoes are almost there. As you can see that they sort of split, but we can still leave them in there a little bit longer. So we're dropping in the pasta. A good way of measuring the pasta, you can measure in one plate, and that's enough for 2 people. Teaspoon of salt, a bit of a stir, and bring it to the boil again. Now, while our pasta is cooking, we can take out the tomatoes. We can take them out one by one. See how it is easy to peel. The tomatoes should be nice and ripe. Don't use green ones, otherwise the sauce will be too acidic. Now, what we do now is we just squish them. Just use your fork, get all the pulp, and whatever is hard, you just disregard. This bit here is a little bit too hard, so you don't really want that. So we'll just take it away. It's just the core of the tomato. This smells absolutely delicious. Now, there's something about the smell of tomatoes, it just takes me back. It's summer to me, because that's when they were plentiful. We didn't have any winter tomatoes. It was only summer. And now we put that into our bowl. Now we put the basil. When you do that, you just mix it all around. And basil is never too much. You can put a lot in it. It is absolutely beautiful. Okay, the pasta looks like it's ready. So we turn it off. We don't drain it on with a colander this time. We just do it with a spoon. Because we want a little bit moisture, not too dry. And we just drop it in there. Now we give it a bit of a stir. Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful fresh tomato. Pomodoro fresco. This is why it's really healthy, because even the olive oil is fresh and it's not cooked. Put as little as much as you like. A little bit of pecorino cheese. I only use pecorino cheese. I think it's the tastiest. Just sprinkle a couple of spoonfuls on it. And there you have it. Pasta pomodoro fresco.